Hey guys, you're watching the one and only. My name is AJ. Welcome back to another episode of ZONOCraft Season 3. Oh, it feels like ages since I've been on here. I don't know why. It just feels like ages since I've been on the world. Today, I want to do a little bit of sort of blueprinting on the inside here. I've had some really cool ideas, okay? So first thing is obviously this staircase isn't going to stay here. And we need to put a floor down. At the moment, I dug out of the ground ages ago, didn't I? And the floor's got to go down on this level, so we'll like stand up here, and that way when we get to the chest we'll still be able to access the chest. This is only a temporary one for now. We're getting some stuff. Ooh, there we go. We're getting some stuff, mostly skeletons by the looks of it, which isn't a totally bad thing because the more arrows we have, the better. Obviously, we're going to be using arrows to hopefully fight that with it. And if we don't have an infinity bow, when we do eventually go and fight it again, if we don't have an infinity bow, we're going to need as many arrows as we can. So my idea for the inside here is I want it to actually be a circular room on the inside here, like the Nether Hub. You know how that's a big circle, and I want it to be really high. You can sort of see how high we want it to go. I want it to go preferably up to where that oak is, you know, the ring, the walkway. So I want to actually include both these two sets of windows in this first circle room. So it'll be really high, have a super nice, maybe like quartz and clay roof or something like that. A nice floor, I'm thinking maybe birch and some different coloured clays, like quadrantic, like each quarter is a different colour. But you might have already seen a problem. We've got these windows, and obviously they're really nice windows. I really like the sword and everything like that. But if we make it a circle room, it's going to make these windows obsolete. We're going to have to blank them out. But I've come up with a plan. I've come up with an idea. Let's get some cobblestone here to help plan us our thing out today. Our blueprint. We'll just get a bunch of it. Now, it's going to take a little bit of work, and it's going to be over the course of a few episodes. But I was thinking, imagine if we had like a little platform here, and we sort of had this window blocked up. But wait for it, okay? Let's say we had it blocked up either 1 or 2 blocks back. Either a 1x3 area that you could stand on, or a 2x3 like that, and block him in. Or block it in, and then I want to get a skeleton, a creeper, a zombie, and a spider. They're the sort of main 4, and I want to lock them in the window. Now, obviously, if we just put a skeleton in here, like that's, it's difficult, but I think it's doable. The only trouble is that they'll despawn. Now, we can make these zombies not despawn by giving them a block, or giving them a weapon, or something like that, and making them pick them up. But I don't think the other ones can. So, we'll have to name tag them. And name tag them in here. Like, name them zombie, skeleton, creeper, and spider, or something like that. And I think that would look sick. Can you imagine? On the outside here. And we'll light it up maybe with some glowstone at the back, or some redstone lamps, or something cool to make sure that you can actually see them at day and at night. And actually have them in the 4 windows. I think that would be really cool, and it would then allow us to have our circle all the way around. So let's sort of plan out how big we want this circle to be. Let's get rid of this staircase. I don't need this for the moment. This is a terrible pickaxe. Yeah, it's just got Unbreaking 3 on it. I need to go to the end. I need to bring all my lapis to the end and do like a full enchantment soon. I really should. Okay, so what we want to do is we want to have a little bit of a hallway that comes in, because that'll also get around the window cages. I think I'm going to call them window cages. I think that'd be pretty cool. We want to get around that. So, I mean, this is sort of the minimum distance, 4 blocks. And then the circle starts there. Now, we don't need a huge area on the inside. It would be cool if around the back we had a throne. So I would really like to try and make the circle big enough for that. I think this is probably a good start. Let's go 5. 5 is a nice number. I always like the number 5. And we're going to have to, for the moment, go down the middle to make it easier to get all 4 sides the same. So we've currently got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 blocks because it's an even number. So let's come out in the middle over here. Now, we don't have a middle point, obviously, but I'm going to say this one is in line. I can't tell. Is in line with the one on the right. So this one right here. So if you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we've now got like that and that are the same distance in length and the same distance out from the wall. So all we need to do now is round this corner off, which is easier to do when you can see above it. If you can go up really high and look down on it, it makes it a lot easier. But we don't have that option. I'm going to add another 2. And then I'm going to add another 1 and add 4. Add another 1 and then add 4. Okay, now we're getting close already. Another 1 like that. And like that. 2. Like this. And I think that's a pretty good circle. Let's just jump up in the air a little bit. And have a look. I think that's not too bad. Sometimes you can get them looking a little bit too square, which we might have done. No, I think it's actually going to be pretty decent. It's going to be a little bit like flat on the edges of the circle, but that's going to work really well. Oh, that's the water dripping through. Yeah, that will also stop when we put another layer of roof down. That will stop that from happening. Hey there. Ah! I didn't expect that. I didn't know what he was doing. I saw him coming down, and I was like, what's he doing? Why is he going down the stairs? Oh, he's coming down to get in range of me. Well, that's going to be annoying. I don't even have a bow. I've got a load of arrows, but I don't have a bow. Okay. Let me get this circle all the way round, and then we'll choose some colours. This is going to be a little bit of a jump cutty episode, I think, as we're going to do things in stages. But I'm going to do that, and I shall be back, okay? Alright, so I'm supposed to let me sleep. There's a skeleton that shot me just outside. I've got the circle in. Ah, there he is. I knew he was there. How did it let me sleep that close? He had an enchanted bow as well. That would have been nice. I don't know where my bow went. I remember right at the beginning of this series, I got a really good bow. It's like the first thing I enchanted, and I've lost... I've lost it somewhere, and I don't know where. I got 1 dirt out of that? Really? 1? Okay. Have I got any laying about? I'm sure I've got some laying about. There we go. we shall fix this. There we go. Okay, beautiful. Now, this is the circle, so it's exactly the same on all the sides. It's the same distance from like each edge to the edge of the circle. Really, really nice. What have I got in here? Oh, iron. Look at me finding stuff all over the place. Now, the floor. What I think I want for the... Well, let's give you the idea of what I want to do. What I really would like to do eventually, and it's not going to be easy because of the height that we've got these set at, or got the main pillars set at. If I was smart, I would have actually made this about 5 blocks up, 5 blocks taller, and I don't really want to remake the whole thing. But what I would really like is for this chest not to be here, and the hoppers to go into an item filter, very similar to what we have in our... How did you get out? An item filter similar to how we have in our base, in our storage system. And then I want the bones to go over here, or like maybe bones and arrows over there, string over there, rotten flesh over there. And I think that's it, isn't it? Those 3 is basically it, isn't it? Oh yeah, and spider eyes will obviously go with the string as well. So skeleton drops, spider drops, zombie oh no, and creeper. Gunpowder. I don't want it out the door. That would be the only other 4th side. Unless we do skeleton drops, creeper drops. Ah, this would be better. Skeleton, creeper, spider, and zombie on all 4 sides. And then at the back, I really do want a throne. We don't need a throne. We're not going to use it. We're never going to sit on it. But I do want it. So that's the idea. So what I would like to do is to sort of give that effect on the floor. Now, we haven't got enough room to do giant pixel arts of the block. You need a 16 by 16 area to do like a perfect pixel art of most of the blocks in the game, at least. But we don't quite have that area unless we do it on the walls. 7 and 7, that's 4. No, that's only 14 blocks. No, we can't do it on the wall either. But I would like to. I want to mix birch. Birch would look really nice because it's a nice light wood. And then what colours have we got? We've got like bone. We could do white. Rotten. I got some stuff in here. A rotten flesh could be like orange clay. We could have brown for sticks, or for arrows, and string is also white. String could be grey, I suppose. And I want like little fake lines in the ground leading like from here, and they sort of wiggle themselves around to there, to the chests. That would be the coolest. That would be the greatest look. So I don't think we've got any clay, but I'm going to go and have a look for some. If I don't, I'll go and grab some. And I don't know why you're out. Did I not put you in properly, or did you some... Oh yeah, I obviously didn't shut the gate. Okay, I'm going to stay on my horse then, and I'm going to go and look for some clay, okay? I shall be back. Okay, now you stay in there. I don't think I shut it. Either that, or he's learned to open it, like my dogs can open doors. maybe the horse has learned how to open gates. Okay, so I've got some birch. I went with these in the end. I went with red sandstone because I had a bunch of it, and I thought that would be great for the rotten flesh. I've got brown stained clay because we mined a bunch of it when we were at the mesa for the arrows. And then I decided to go for snow as it was cheaper than quartz, and I haven't got that much wool for bones. And then string, because obviously string makes wool, I thought we would use light grey wool. The reason why I'm using light grey and not white is just so it stands out a little bit against the snow. And then I got a load of birch so we can actually do the majority of the floor with this. So what we want to do is we want to have... See, it goes so well. Now, the walls are another thing that we need to sort of decide on what block we're going to use. I don't want them to be just all stone. I don't want it to just be like a boring cobblestone and stone brick like it is on the outside. Not that it's boring, but it doesn't suit as an interior block. It looks good as like a strong exterior block, but for interior, you want it to sort of look pretty nice. I think maybe some woods would be really, really nice. I obviously want some wood pillars going up on the inside here. That would be really cool. Maybe make a little bit of a feature out of them. Make them like stand out of the ground. Have a nice base on them. Things like that. Have I got? Still got my axe on me. I always... The axe is always the first thing to go away whenever I have like a full inventory. I'm like, I don't need an axe. I don't need an axe. Okay, yeah, if I put these here, yeah, we can still access the chest for now. Yeah, so, sweet. So, that's good. What was I saying? Oh, yeah, walls. So, I think we will probably want to go with clay again, but I was thinking maybe... I don't know if you guys are going to like this, but maybe a hint of blue and green. Ooh, those two colours don't go. I think they might. I think we might be able to get away with it as long as we don't put them together. Like, as long as we don't have them, like, together. Maybe we have, like... We replace this cobblestone with stone brick at the... Oh, I thought it was a creeper. At the bottom. And then... I want, like, a neutral block. Maybe a sandstone or like a sort of lighter... Oh, how about like just a white clay, white stained clay, and then like a blue, and then some more stone brick, and we sort of like patternize it with two lines as like the full breakers, and then the ceiling will go fancy with the quartz and the more expensive blocks, so when you look up, it'll look totally awesome. So, let's do some windy paths here. We want that one, that one, that one, and that one. I think I've got enough. I've got some little bits left over, but I'm hopefully going to be able to do this in a stack. Now, do we want them just to go straight, or do we want them to be windy? I think it might look better if we just went straight. I've got hiccups as well, by the way. So, let's say this one came out here. And like this. This is getting more and more efficient as I keep lighting up areas on the outside as well. It's becoming quite good. At first, it really wasn't the greatest, but it's getting better. Oh yeah, well, okay, we'll do the orange and the brown on this side, and the white and the grey on the other. That'll probably be a really nice mix. So that'll be there, and then we'll have like the chests here. I maybe standing on these blocks or something like that. But that looks really cool. And then on this side, we have the snow for the bones. Maybe one day when we get the bone blocks that came out very, very, very recently on Minecraft PC. If you didn't know, you can now put, on PC, you can put 9 bones together. Or bone meal. I can't remember what it is. I think it's bones. Together and make the bone block. Which basically looks like a mix between quartz and wool. It's like a very sort of close mix between the two. Nice block, nice block. I think we've got too many white blocks though in Minecraft. I would prefer to have some other interesting blocks. I don't know what I want really. I mean, white blocks are always nice, but we just seem to have had a lot of them recently in recent sort of update memory. Oops, not that one there. That one. And this one. I think it was 2 blocks wide. 3 blocks wide. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Aha. 3. Like this. Just makes a nice sort of circle around the outside then. And I think we'll be adding more colours in this floor as well. Obviously, we don't want it to all be birch. But it's a really fine balance. That one. And this one. See, that's looking really, really nice already. Birch goes down the middle and maybe 1 block down the outside. So we'll go like down here. Ooh, I'm out. Like this. That wraps around there so nicely. And in the middle here. But then I think in the corners remaining, we probably want to have... I would really like to go with 4 standout colours. Something completely different to the orange, brown, white and grey that we've got so far. How wide is this in total? Like this one will be down here as well. Because obviously we want to match the walking in one to be the same as well. I haven't got any... Oh, I've got 11 torches on me. Let's just make sure we don't get no mobs spawn in here while we're working. Because that probably will end in tears and me quitting. Like that creeper right there. I think he's trapped in there anyway. Hey, 2 hits. That's okay. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 blocks wide. And I think this is as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, perfect. Okay, so that leaves this section in here as a quadrant for us to do what we want in it now. We could make it... No. I just like... I like that to match up what we've got at the end there. It'll be like that. And then we could do the same here. No, I don't like that. No, I don't like any of that, actually. But what colours? We've got red, definitely. Red and yellow, definitely. We could do red, yellow. What other colours do we have in clay? Red, yellow, purple. Because we've got green and blue up the walls. Red, yellow, purple, and... pink? Red, yellow, purple, and pink. They stand out pretty well. They're nice, bright... They're all nice, bright, vibrant colours. That sounds pretty good. That sounds pretty good. I don't think I have any of those colours, though. Let's go to the base and we'll have a look. Let's go at night time as well, because I'm feeling brave. What is the time? Oh no, it looks like we're getting to the end of the episode as well. Well, at least we've got a load of work done. I'm very, very pleased with what we've planned out. It's one of these things that you have to do right from the very beginning. If you don't think about what you want to have in such a big space, you're gonna waste a lot of it, and or not waste it. It's not going to turn out how... You're never going to be happy with it. But I really like the idea of having like a skeleton and a zombie and a spider and a creeper in the windows. That sounds totally amazing. For the top windows, I must admit, I'm not 100% sure how I'm going to do that. Because obviously currently they're going to be blocked up by the circle that's on the inside. And I said I didn't want that, but I don't really know how else we're going to do it. How else we're going to make those windows visible. Unless we don't go up that high. Maybe the circle doesn't go all the way up to the second windows and it just goes up to the first one. Oh yeah, and I will be tidying this up soon. The front of this looks horrible. I want to tidy it up. I want to get a proper door on it. We've been using this side door for way too long, and there's a load of redstone under here that I can salvage. That needs to be done like ASAP within the next few episodes. So let's have a look at our clay. Oh, I was gonna say, I thought thing had popped off. Red. I do have some red. We're gonna need 4 stacks. Probably not even that. Yellow. I've only got 2 stacks of. Green and blue. I've got 1 stack of green, and I like this blue. I've got 5 of those. And then pink. I've got 8 of. I will take them though, so I've got the color match. And then either that purple, I've got 11, or this one I've got 34 of. I think that one is more different to the pink. Red, yellow, pink and purple. And then green and light blue up the side. Okay, I'm going to gather some more of those over the next sort of few episodes off camera. And then when I've got enough, I only need like 4 stacks of each. It's not going to take me that long. We shall continue on with that. If you guys enjoyed it though, hit that like button. If you haven't already, then feel free to subscribe. We shall see you in the next episode, where I think we're going to do a little bit of an exploration, but for horses. So I shall see you then. Bye!